Severe storms are always fun to talk about, so let's do that. I am meteorologist Steve Krasnowski with your Thursday, September 20th, 2018 storm scoop from Weather Briefings. Just starting off, we'll start off with a current radar. We're going to focus a lot on the video on some of the severe weather that's affecting the Midwest, and then look at some other quick weather features that we should probably just touch base on. So right now we have multiple areas in the Midwest being affected by a mix of rain and thunderstorm. You could actually see the real-time lightning. So Chicago right now, we could zoom in for you. These are within the last, let me see here, these are within the last half hour. So you can see a lot of action, a lot of lightning going on. It'll dry out a bit and then maybe have another round that might come through here. But I'm going to zoom back out. So here's the SPC's convective outlook for day one today. We have, it's very rare that you see enhanced quite often. So Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan, Illinois, so northern Illinois. I think even northeast Iowa has to also be concerned about this. I think we need to also back up this map just a smidge this way. If I could recolor this, and I would extend the slight box probably back about 150 miles south and west, but that's only a sort of change I would make to this map. But let's get a little more in depth of what this might look. This is specifically from the SPC, right? We have a 10% chance of, this is tornadoes, okay? Tornadoes forming. I'm looking at this map and I'm looking at the indexes and shear levels, and I'm pretty good with this map. And we'll talk about what I see in a second, and we'll use some of our guidance to show you that. But I just wanted to show you a little bit of what the SPC is going for. I'm going to skip wind, but we'll go to hail. All right, so as you can see, a lot of the areas that we focused on for severe storms, hail is definite possibility in most of those areas, specifically in the Wisconsin, southeastern, I'd really just say all of southern Minnesota is really where you need to be concerned about for the hail. Let's look at some tools. So this is for Thursday afternoon. Here's our CAPE values. So you can see the bullseye really is in Wisconsin. It's where our highest index of CAPE values are. This is probably somewhere around 2,500 joules. So this is where we're most concerned with. I need to get my writing tool here, but I think right here is where we're going to see the most severe of the storms today. I will put it in motion. Right, and you can see it die out as we hit the nighttime hours. Right, but still some pretty good lift there. This is now heading into Friday, and you can see the threat has really dissipated. So it's really in the next 24 hours that we're going to see these issues. Here's just a different version of the CAPE values. This is about 6 a.m. this morning or so. And you can see here come those CAPE values. Here's where they peak, right, late this afternoon. This is about 2,000, again around that 2,500 joules level, and that's pretty substantial. Not the craziest, obviously, but it's good for a good rocking. Then that pushes out, and you can see it really just stabilizes from there. So the I think you might see a couple tornadoes associated with this. When I say couple, I mean maybe one or two. I think there's a chance for hail in a lot of those areas that we discussed. I'd say probably like dime-sized hail or smaller, but still that opportunity does exist. It'll be interesting to do a post-storm analysis on that tomorrow. Otherwise, we really hit it hard in the discussion regarding the pattern changes that's going to be affecting the country, riding out the last wave of humidity that tries to pop in. We're going to keep an eye out on the fires. We're still dealing with some of those, so we're going to talk about that tomorrow a little bit more in depthly. We'll keep an eye on the tropics, but they've been fairly quiet. And then there's a possibility of, winter's coming. Let's just say that. We ain't hyping, but winter's coming. Sooner than you think, maybe. Anyway, I am meteorologist Steve Kuznowski with your weather briefing Storm Scoop. Have a great day.